we're excited to be at home, play a home conference game again, and it's a big win for us to come out, and especially the way we attacked the basket in the second half. And defensively did an outstanding job, except for the rebounding department. Just gave up way too many offensive rebounds. Give Tennessee State a lot of credit. They kept fighting, especially on the glass, and the offensive rebounds were able to keep them in the game. I thought we had some moments down the stretch with a lead where we've got some things on film to learn from, and we also had some good moments where we showed a lot of poise under duress, and we were able to close out the game and do it the way we wanted to. So, the biggest thing is got to win. We've got a chance to stay in that mix for a 3rd and 4th seed, which will be huge because it gives you the opportunity to have a first-round bye in the tournament. So you don't have to win 4 games in 4 days to win a championship. You just win a few games. So, we're excited and really proud of the effort. Tessa Elkins, a double-double, big for a 5'5" guard to come up with 10 rebounds, but she really rebounds hard. Kyra Watson gave us good minutes after we got her going. It took us a while to get her going. Erica Burgess in the second half really came out aggressive once we got her going to the rim. She's tough to handle. Mariah struggled shooting it. She's been struggling shooting it lately, but she stayed in there. Mallory Schwab gave us big minutes. Candace Nevels in the first half gave us a big lift when she came in. Everybody that played contributed. Kayla Lowe played 40 minutes, didn't have a great stat line, but she did all the little things to help us win the ball game. She was really a calming influence on the floor, and that's why she didn't come out of the game. I just felt like we needed her presence out there.
How do you get a player like Erica just turn it on like that second half? Is it just fouls first, or?
Well, I mean, she only played a few minutes, but it's not like she was aggressive when she was in there. Initially, first possession, Rachel Allen did a really nice job. Just attacks, goes right at her, and she hadn't even turned around to play defense yet. So it's about. I mean, it's not me. It's not our coaching staff. It's not anything we do to get her going. She just at some point kind of understands she's got to go, and she has a lot of responsibility with this team. And if she wants to be the player that she says she wants to be, and she openly talks about having the chance to play professionally when she graduates. For her to do that, she's got to become more consistent. And it's not consistently good offensively. It's just consistent effort all the time. She just has lapses. And she knows that. The best thing is she knows that, and it's something she's aware of and she's working on.
With Elkins' double-double, it's so early after coming off of an injury. What would you contribute to such fast success? She's
just one tough person. Yeah. She really is. They don't come any tougher than Tessa Elkins. That's what drew me to her as a recruit when we were recruiting her. I really, she plays with a lot of passion, and I love that. Now at times, can she harness it? Sometimes she over-hustles, and goes after something she has no chance at getting, and it puts you in a bad spot, but she's gotten a lot better with that. But it's just sheer toughness. She's not a great athlete. She's not, doesn't have like a lot of size and strength to push people around. It's just tough. She's willing to put her nose in where it doesn't belong and go get balls.
Two of your top, guards are combining for 9 of your 16 turnovers. They seem to at times have some of the higher numbers. What can you get them to do to value the ball?
Well, in Erica's situation, a lot of it was she's trying to force stuff in transition, and we talk about that a lot, and that's just part of growing as a player. She's got to understand that. Those are most of her turnovers, are forcing things in transition when you don't have to. We had a stretch where she turned it over twice in transition, and every time we stopped and we ran what we were trying to run coming out of that timeout, we got a layup out of it. So understanding just basic risk-reward basketball, high risk, low reward, we don't need to make the play. If you have to make a great pass and the person you're throwing it to has to make a great catch, there's no reason to throw it. If you have to make an unbelievable move because you're trying to go at 2 people, you don't need to go. And it's kind of growing in her understanding of the game as far as that goes. With Mariah has a tendency, she kind of gets in a mode where every time she's touched, she wants to flail around and try to draw a foul. Every referee in the conference knows her. and they're not going to give her the call, you know. And intellectually, I think she understands that at this point. It's just transferring it to the court where physically she can control that. I'm confident that she will get better at that, but most of her turnovers happen that way. You know, she comes off a screen, she catches the ball, somebody bumps her a little bit, and she's flying around, and you know, the ball's going to the other team. Or she's going to the basket and gets a little soft, and they just take the ball out of her hands, and she flails her arms out trying to get a call. So, you know, hopefully she's learning, and, you know, it's a process.
You guys getting to a point where you might be peaking at the right time this season?
Well, we're playing good basketball. You know, at Martin the other day, we played good basketball for, you know, out of that 40 minutes, probably 25, 27 minutes with them, maybe a little bit more, and shot the ball horribly. And we're still in the game. You know, it was another game where, you know, we had to lead down, and it was in single digits, and we missed 2 wide open layups in transition. You know, and who knows what happens if we get it. You know, we make those shots and we get it down into the 4 or 5 point range. So I feel like we're playing a lot better. I feel like the players feel more comfortable. You know, what I would like to be able to do is start working a little bit more of our depth back into the rotation just for a few minutes here and there. The people that are contributing right now and getting the job done are going to earn, you know, extra minutes, and that's what it's about right now. It's about what are you doing on the court, because we've seen, you know, you did something the last game, or if you did something in practice yesterday, you might earn some extra time. And, you know, the good thing about it is they're all working hard. You know, the ones that aren't playing a lot right now are still giving the same effort, and they understand, you know, they've got to grow as players in order to contribute, and when they do, they'll play more.
Tessa, are there many players on your team that can turn it on like Erica can? She had 1 point at the first half and then finishes with 16. How is she able to just turn it on?
No, there's no one. She's off the ball, with the ball in her hands. She just is unstoppable when she plays like she can do what she does. I mean, the only person that can score like that is Mariah when she's on with her 3. Like, they just come at you so quick, you just don't know what to do. It's really nice to play with her.
As a teammate, have you figured out why she doesn't do it for a full 40 minutes?
I mean, it's tiring. I wouldn't be able to do it for 40 minutes either, but she does a great job at it, I think.
And Erica, what do you think of Tessa's hustle? I mean, she leads you guys with double-double, you know, first career double-double. What do you think of her performance tonight?
Since I, you know, got in foul trouble, she stepped it up in the first half and came out in the second half, stepped it up too. And double for 5-6, you know. She getting rebounds more than the post star, so we really need her on the offensive board, because they keep getting offensive rebounds, so we need somebody to get rebounds so they won't get second chance points.